after a short break, we are back here. Next to Finja, who gave us the quest we are about to do now. And we are now on the way to go down here to the slimy hollows. And after we did this and stuff over here, we're finally going to continue our main story quest. The things I'm about to do. I have no idea what to say. I'll be honest with you. I couldn't resist. And what I mean with I could resist, you will see sooner than later. So I think we will see it soon enough what I mean. When it comes I will show it to you, but I talked about it in the last part. And yeah. Right now I'm really happy that we that we only that we're made the quest before, because with weaker spells this probably couldn't have ended well. As you maybe have already seen, I did struggle a little bit on the first two. And this is exactly the reason why why I was hesitant. And please don't attack me. Fuck. I don't want to wait 2 minutes. But we could try and let's just try and fight it for those 2 minutes. I didn't want to make this fate, but this fate will hinder us to continue our journey. So let's attack Mata Guy and hope that we don't die. So, I have nothing to talk about. Yeah. Maybe some people have already wondered, why do I have such a mind over over leveling or over leveling more, but I still continue to make quest etc. The thing is, we actually get the XP from the fate. Nice. The thing is, most of the missions you can do in the beginning are giving items, like Slimy Hollow gives another headpiece for us, and I hope that one of those quests that we can do we can do here gives us another chest. And yeah, I want those items. This is the reason why I do them for the most part. And also I personally like when all the areas are clean. Wrong spell. What I mean with clean, probably how I said it. Just there aren't any quests there. You see when something is new and oh foo. Okay, another arrow on this. And then casting stone. We can see anything. So. That way. You already have seen it. You can change. Nah. Wrong. Next statement. You can see the areas of attacks from the enemies. And about to change, I think this is character configuration, item settings, UE settings, HUD. This is it. Ah, there you have it. Party member. You can change the colors of yourself. Wait. Yeah. You can change. I think in the same menu right now. HUD settings and general frontline, other frontline models, PCs. Oh no, you can't. I really thought you could change the color of the AoE. Judging by the looks of you, no slug escaped unharmed. I don't suppose you have the faintest notion what a Templar triggers this, do you? It's the final resting place for those who perished during the calamity. The slugs you handled dispatched were feeding on the floor, said later, in remembrance of the fallen. The monsters... Why do I read this? I take the glasses, and thank you very much, Vino. I hope we will see us some other time again. And now we're ready for this. For the level 11 quest, Waking the Planks. And where the heart is. Lavender beads. I said it. The lavender beads we get in part 2 and didn't make it till now. And I will come to this later. So he will give us money. Okay, good enough. And she will give us another top. Which, even though the stats are worse than our currently, this is better. So we can speak with Amberlin. And I'm about to sneeze again. Ah, sorry about that. So, there's the unbound metal plate. Yeah, now we need to deliver goods. Nice. Maybe I can show it to you if there is anything free. Here, there is currently a house free in, yeah, for 3 million gil. And maybe I can show. Let's select those. Let's 18. Let's go to house 8. I just want to show you why it is pure luck to get a house. And here we have 2 males. This is the one where I said couldn't hesitate. And we have our first looking at one of the very, very beautiful city-states. So, let's just quickly talk with him. So, there. House 18, 18, 18 here. Oh, it's not even that far gone. Let's go there just to see what madness is going on. Try to look from the distance already. There is it, and yeah, over there you can see it. Here. Oh, they're fewer than I thought. Those 3 people are almost standing for an hour just to get this, and just for fun. You can select what it will be, and this is interesting because the system here you can see those people don't wait for this to go down. They wait for an invisible timer to go down, because if I would try purchase the send for private individual, I can't even because of my level, but the timing of there is an invisible timer if you even could buy the house or not. And this is stupid because the people are constantly here pressing the same few buttons, maybe even have a bot for it, just to get the house. And then they have a house, maybe for a company, maybe for themselves. And I find it quite funny. What I can say, maybe we have it here. Lucinia Shadow, this is Handsome Shadow, is quite interesting character because we in one thing we have we have a house named Mount Nibble in the goblet. We have a house for the Jehovah's Witnesses, but we also have but Shadow also has a private house, which is interesting. And with that we almost completed this quest. So yeah, and I think I will need to make a short break. Sadly, I can't do a normal break in this recording software. So yeah, that's end of Wood Wolof. And short break. Yeah. Most of the time I really wonder if my neighbors are just thinking I'm crazy because I go to the toilets about times of this. Oh, fuck that. I already pressed the recording button. Yeah, sorry for the break. Sting in a bottle. An actual interesting one right now because he has another sort of pants for us, which is nice. So, well, since I already started with this because I pressed the recording button too soon, yeah, you see the time when I'm recording right now, so I don't have much to say why, because it's almost 3 a.m. and yeah. So nope. This is one that gives us some EXP, so please just don't resist and die. Wait, this isn't an aggressive one? And those are part of a fate that I think we can do. A thing I forgot to say is I did sell some of our equipment or old equipment over here, like our old weapons we had. Because all the classes, every class uses a different weapon, so it's most of the time quite useless to keep weapons. In some small cases, it's better to have different weapons. Which was for me really just in the area of the end game. Where I did make a relic weapon and I needed to swap the weapon out to a different one. And there was evident I didn't sell my old weapon, because else I had a problem. No, even so, a quick decoy weapon should be durable, should be craftable. So I gotta kill the yeah, good. I'm gonna kill the buzzard. So we have our EXP boost. And the reason why I do the fate right now is because we need to get back there. And I think the fate will be, with exception for good leveling, will be annoying when I need to run out of here. Also it gives some money. And I just put this character to be greedy. And since this isn't a hard fate, let's just do it. Let's just get over it. As you can see, there are instantly attacking us when they see us. So it wouldn't be that good when we need to run over there with the 3 of the buzzards that will probably follow us. And then a lot of the hornet swarms that also will follow us. And some of them can actually make damage over time. And that wouldn't be that good for us. So, wait a few seconds so the MP can regenerate, because with no XP, no caster can deal any damage or heal or etc. So in a time where I don't need to attack, I won't attack. I remember a time, an old time, where you didn't have an fixed MP bar, but each class had a different EXP bar, and spell prices were interesting. Let's say at least they were interesting. Oh, wind is already over. Ah, it's over. Okay then. Let's go and hope our best, even though spinning wasn't a good idea right now. Hey, we did come through quite nice. That was easier than expected, to be honest. Well, I got right now. I really got lucky. I can't say anything else, but I got lucky. So let's kill this bird. Even though I don't like to kill birds. I don't know. For some people, cats and dogs are the pinnacle of cuteness when it comes to pets. But for me, I like birds, but even more than birds, I like any kind of lizard. It's completely, for me it's no difference if it's a bearded dragon, a leguan, or what do I know? Ein Dornteufel. If someone even can. I have no idea how this thing is called in English, so sorry for that. But if it's a lizard, I love it. So, time to be just lazy. and teleport. Since we need to go here either way, first for this quest to complete it on Margaria. That unlocks the Ethernet for the stuff. For the stuff, yes. No, for the Ethernet for the we look quite nice now. That unlocks the Ethernet for the Stuf. For the city-state, not city-state, for the housing district. Now, I can yeah, I really can feel it how the tiredness comes. It comes like it's such a creeping shadow laying slowly over me. But to be honest, I feel quite awake right now. Because I needed to be awake at this time for the complete rest of the week, so it's only natural that I'm awake right now. Especially after I went to bed at 8. But I had my down point at this time, so yeah. And now we're finally going to make our main story quest. Hooray! Alistair. Who is there? An adventurer it is? Here as instructor. Here the instructor goes with request to say. Thank the matron. Doubts you already noticed, but towering shadow manifested without warning and attacked the hero in the midst of the ride. Most of his participants have successfully evaded, but 5 men remains unaccounted for. Please find them and set them out of harm's way. Which means for us, let's head in there and kill all the enemies. And why did I speak like Mario right? I won't speak the little ones. So, and right now is the reason why I didn't wanted to do this in the moment when I unlock the quest, because you can see I still get quite the damage even though I have level 13 a gear, around level 13 a gear. And I don't do that much damage because this is one thing of the white mage that I don't really like. We are weak as fuck. In the beginning we are weak as fuck. Really, it isn't funny anymore. While in the time we were a conjurer, you're just weak. Because you aren't meant to fight. So as a starting class, this isn't even all that great. Then why did I choose it? We come to this when we reach level 15 in the main story quest line. This is bad. Okay, since you won't make the first move, I will do it. And you can see I get constant blizzard damage, which they don't even really cast. It's more defensive skill, which you will learn later from a completely different class. Wait, can I already show this? Yeah, here from the Blue Mage. From the limited job Blue Mage. So let's help the last person. And then head in there. But first, how many are besides him? Too many. I right now thinking about doing the fade. Yeah, come. Let's do the fade. No, she's. I need to get back here. And we cast some of the. The thing with fades is you are either alone or you're either way too much people. Let's try to kill it. The trickster imp will be a problem. Pure wind. When I see I don't have enough MP to make this fight, I will quit it, of course. I'm gonna heal myself and then recast stone. But I think this fight will be possible if there won't be another imp coming. I wanted to say it and there already is the next one. Lux, please get wind and you have now my priority. I don't have... no. Okay, but I needed to know if my MP is recharging right now or not. This fight will be interesting. So now it's a fight of waiting. Let's set everything on stone. Maybe we die, maybe we won't. But I think the arrow will save us now, so we can focus on healing. Yes, and we managed to do it, yay! And we get our level for level 14, nice. And some money. So, we don't have any new gear. But let's head to the spinal stuff. Yeah. mournful voice of creation, grant you this humble stone a soul that may wake to life. And now we are in here in this fight, and we have a level sync, which I already explained before, that sometimes there is that there is a level cap, and that level cap will be there many types of impossible. Never has to go to be the solid test. Someone is talking to us in the chat down there, but we don't see them up here. Ah, he's already defeated. Nice. It seems easier than I said it would be. That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Temptation. Yes, I'll do that yet again. Oh, fancy to meet you here. How are things? Wait. Shh. Shh, more words. This is what makes me. How many times today? 7? The movements are beyond our fat homing. Don't you think maybe they're trying to summon the primal? I hope not, for all our sakes. Yet we must prepare for the worst. Withered, the same fast as the befallen emerald moss. And as we feared, the elements anomaly is affecting life in Trustwood. You mean the disturbance in the enteric flow? The very same. The Gallons have a lot to answer for. The imbalance they have created is plunged the land to chaos, just as looks forewarned. It's no wonder the primals have started appearing. Time is against us, but there is still hope for the land. We must hold fast to that hope and fighting for the very last. Agreed. Stupid things. These stupid things happen to be the very latest of shell innovation. Show some respect. But they're so uncomfortable and ugly. If you ask me, they are improving over that mask of yours. How can she even see through the glasses with this mask? It's hard to believe it's already been 5 full years, isn't it? Already? 5 years is but a heartbeat in the life of the planet. I suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, the Trust had barely recovered at all, and the Gridanians still have the same old problems. Aye, along with some new ones, just in case the Exile and Garuda weren't troublesome enough, the Sylphs had to go and invite Raumo, didn't they? You do think about those adventures who fought alongside us. I do. And the Fantasy leaves in his Aedis. I wonder what became of them. Ida, look. Goody! And what is it? And this is what exactly? Yet another disturbance Ida, and Freshie manifested at that. It seems to be emerged from the Lagman stamp. We must hurry. And so they got to us when we first met them. Sorry. Are you alright? Your ice glazed over for a while there. Oh, this was Ida. The good news is that I hit the center. Somewhat dazed, yes, but the world, mind and body. The bad news concerns everything else. Lest you forget, Trustwood is the domain of the Manor. It is by the leaf that man abides the forest and areas in terms of his bounty. The ground which dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for the dungeon, the Gridanians and Hero offer to place back their amateurs by the way of right of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he felt a complete ritual for obvious reasons. But the puzzle cannot be blamed for this. The fact remains that unless the elements are given their due, you may well consider a slight. And that's the very last thing the Gridanians can offer during the certain sort is with alleviating the trust with eternal guardians. But you have more than done your part. We will see the hero to safety and send for his peers to finish the ride. In the meantime, please take your way outside and report to Alistair. Where are my manners? I am Papalino, and the tactless woman besides me here is Ida. Valapino and I are surveying the Dresser together. Pleased to meet you. Ida, give me a hand, would you? Wait, there's something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... never mind. Doubtless my eyes are playing tricks. Till we meet again. Ooh, that reference. I think I maybe can start talking about. This game is called Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn. The reason it's called that way is that it's actually a second Final Fantasy XIV. The first Final Fantasy XIV, also known as Final Fantasy XIV 1.0, is just a big, terrible mess. I can't say anything else. It was a big, terrible mess. And if it would be still online, it would still be it, because this game is a completely reboot of the first game, but not from story-wise. The story from the first Final Fantasy XIV, from the 1.0 season, is implanted in this story. And those Warriors of Light, the Mione, Palapino and Ida talked before, are those from Final Fantasy XIV 1.0. And if you have a special thing in your character, which is a tattoo in the back of your neck when I would unequip it. I would have here and stuff. That would mean am a legacy character, which would give me at the end of the main story from A Will Reborn a different ending, which I will, for sake of the project, I will seek out on YouTube and put it in. But yeah, this is for me personally interesting. All this happened inside Spreadout, 12 preservers. Who was that masked mage and what dark ambition is he driven? So many things should be shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find any answers on my own. I must needs discuss this with girlfriend. The matter warrant is it's a full investigation. If I am any judge, and it shall be my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer. For this you have my deepest gratitude. Pray return to Gridania and seek out Mignone. I understand she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. And we will do this! But first look into the hunting log and on the map. Spiritual benchmark. Because somewhere here are fireflies and I want to get them off my list. So let's search for them. Oh, do I want to do this or do? I would say benchmark is down there. We will get there again, so I just leave it be for now. And let's just return to New Gridania and speak with Mignone, which I change the name apparently every time I say it. And we also have 2 letters. And to be honest, right now I'm a little bit confused on what happened before. Yeah, because for some reason I had another male sound when the cutscene started from the fight, and I was confused why. But maybe if I change the area we will hear it again, and oh my god. This is the Regalia, which is a kindness car, and it's a 4-seater, so you can carry 3 more people, which is awesome if you have an older account. But this is a Final Fantasy XV promo item, and in the year 2020, around May, you had a second change to get it, and now the next change will probably be in 2 or 3 years. So yeah, it maybe we will get it sometime, maybe not. Look at this sky, look at this stylish aura over here. Look at him. Welcome back, Aurelia. A little bird tells me that the hero and his party owe you their lives. A tale for the tavern, if ever there were one. It's only a shame that I might ask you not to tell it, for the time being at least. Do I make myself clear? Until the heroes have made their own will to the matter known, it will be best to avoid unsettled people with stories of Viking statues. Now then, you must have suitable recompense for your valid servants. For the first half of your reward, I give you a leave to make use of the Echo Merlins here at the guild. Arrangements have been made, so all of you need to speak as with Antinon whenever you crave for comfort of a firm bed and a soft pillow. In rooms are now available. Yay! For the second half of your reward, I offer you another path to fame and fortune. Guild Leaves. Guilds are records of various requests which receive from cities constituency. They outline all matters of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Governor is our guilty official or levy mate. Here at the Canopy, I have spoken with him regarding your knack of solving challenging problems. He is eager to make your acquaintance. By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It is truly a splendid occasion. Look forward to by young and old alike. And one I heartily recommend you take time to enjoy. And don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow on our proceedings. However, I fear nothing short of the mysterious until our attrition can prevent that. But we're talking about you, Aurelia. You have made Mother proud. And I expect great things from you, young lady. Yay! You have now access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests and tutors currently available in your area. I won't read the exact text. On to the event branch. Which? Impressed by your progress, Muna wishes to send you to Branch Marshmallows, where you will find certain supplies to learn. How is my favorite fresh-faced adventure? Oh, I don't scroll, so I speak out of habit. You've come a long way since you first walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful at Branch Meadows in a central shout. Unlike the records you can see at the Bannock, the man and woman out of Branch are fully occupied in their own work, such as I imagine there are way more than a few who could welcome assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like you. Branchers is also home to a very useful situated at the right. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin your next stage of journey as an adventurer. And what a better time than the present. Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue to south until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and when you spy an eater right in the distance, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Branch Meadows. If you do so fancy, you may also make use of the Chocobo Porter service. Doubtless the safest way to get to your destination. Chocobo keeps single should not hesitate to lend you his birds on a capable adventure like you. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Keita, the head Chocobo Wrangler, when you arrive. And we can now be lazy again. And just teleport ourselves to this. And now we're here. Hello, Kifra. You must be an adventurer you sent. What about? I'm Kita, head wrangler around these parts. I have many more things about you. Good things, least you worry. When the elder Cetius bade us welcome adventurers thus far, we say we had our doubts. Till hard-working folk like yourself set up priding us wrong. That is, consider me a convert. Anyhow, do you mind to help out at the ranch, have you? Good, we could always do with a hand or two keeping a place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, a photographer already see what's doing. Let me know if you're ready to get busy. Oh, and they become highly recommended, so don't go letting no one down, eh? This way of speaking is I don't think I have that big problem to speak Uranchiel later. Keita, the head wrangler at Bent Branch Meadows, appears to most of the sort. See if there's anything you can do. 7 hells, some busted Quirin has gone and broke one of my choco bags. The filthy little chief was busy looting the barn when a guard startled it, prompting the damn right to drop the egg. It was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless them. But 3 or more of the vermin appeared. Me and a lot have no choice but to turn back. Something is to be done about this crunts. Would you mind heading over to the Meton Slit and having a word with a soldier named Rosine for me? The red man's nest is the neck of the woods. See, she know what to do. And we will do this. We will speak with Rosaline. And so many cabbages. Not my cabbages. And there is Rosaline. And another fate. You hearing kids behalfen? I see. Broke one of her hacks, you say? And there were 4 of their creatures? The Queen nursed this thing for the best nuisance for the best of times. But we must now add trespassing and sugar murders on the list of transgressions. They have forced our hand. Your operation must need to be swift and decisive. We're better than you to deliver adventure. Find a lair to the west of here and make an assembly of exactly 4 green scramblers. We can send no clearer message. And I'm standing on air. So then, let's do our quest. And kill some of those. And we are almost level 15. Hooray, hooray, hooray! Once we reach level 15, I will probably end the part. Why? Because I want to start the next part with a little special thing a lot of people don't know. And oh boy. Yeah. I don't have much to say. We did our quest and now we go back. Yay. Well, I would say if we don't manage to get level 15 until the end of this part, I will level. Did you just done? Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You have shown them the full intensity of the wrath of those who consent to adventurers. Perhaps now the criminal will think twice before giving into their luscious proclivities. Dawn. Ashayab, a wood whaler at Matron's Lit, is looking for a sure-footed adventure to pluck blue trumpets from the root of the nearby headspire. Oh there, adventurer! Is he in the light of your feet? Fancy a quick skip along the root of the heavens pillar there? I need some to pick up blue trumpet or 2. I know what you're thinking, it's not more than a mushroom, so it's quite a commotion. I tell you why, you allowed that fungal maintenance to multiply and within a moon they recover the whole damn root and rotting would clear it through. Just watch your step while you're up there, Joe. The diamonds on the ground won't waste any aiding insult to falling injuries. Once you're done, head up to the top in the end and report to Theodore. He'll be glad to hear someone has taken care of one of his most shredded chores. Look, but don't touch. Yeah, we must collect mushrooms, mushrooms, pizza, 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 mushroom, mushroom. And another fade. This is a thing that is just a little bit annoying. Is when you try to make some story quests and you can't really make them all that well because there is some fate that keeps you away. From it. And which is also annoying is that I think that is my own fault that they do I can't speak right now, sorry. That they make the quest invisible so you don't know exactly what to do. There is still something to do. There is still something to do. Where is that? Ah, down there. Ow. Dwarf dynamite. I like the design of those things. So spider scorpions with 13 eyes. With 13? 8? 10? So with 13 eyes. Kinda cool. A little bit XP, but yay! Okay, so we will definitely get level 15 when we're done. Yeah. So the next part won't be story, but will be filler. Yay. Or at least the first half of it. And hello there, Theodore. Oh, you cleaned the root of two trumpets? Wonderful. To be quite honest, I have this teeny tiny problem with height. No, it's not my little pausing, but we all do what we must. Keeping the route passable is an important job, you see. It's one of the few ways folk can traverse at a sun shot since the calamity all but split the area in twain. It is not perhaps the easiest path for the world, but there is those who believe they will. The Met of Metron herself caused the Trental of Headspeller to remain thus suspended. It might serve the forest people. I'm rather fond of nodding myself. Ah, okay. Now, in the grim darkness of the forest, Tito is looking for an adventure to deliver a message. It is regrettable, my duty to stand watch over the road here to Bentbridge Meadows. The ranchers come out to the institution of Gudania, so our treats to continue to operate late are taken quite seriously by the wood whalers. As you might see, maybe it was my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shady fella not long ago. Would you mind passing the virtual Rosin down below? I would go myself, but well, it's hard enough marshalling courage to walk the route of for my shift. Basically, he is afraid. And we will just jump down there. Yeah. Now I'm even more mad because I ran down before. But yeah. A shadow fellow? Now that you mentioned, I've seen something. I didn't miss the trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest. No, still, I suspect nothing more than a Queen Chief on a run. If you must state your curiosity, by all means investigate. Should you actually find something or not, I would like very much to see it. Yeah, so we are now level 15. We can do our another control quest, which we will do next part. And I probably will eat something after this part, because my tummy is rumbling. What we have here? One letter back. The grim darkness of the forest, objective fulfilled. So okay, the next part will be then a Gridania farming part, I would say. It probably won't be that interesting. I found something? Remnants of a campfire and a forgotten bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveler. Inside we have a chocobo brewing brush and roasting oil? But wait, would a traveler make a camp there? It would be far safer to make a silly pinch tomatoes. Back on me. I think this belongs to a stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. We've been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we'll find his shadow. You will do this, my dear Rosaline. Threat level elevated. Lucille would like to warn other sentries of the stranger's activities. We cannot allow other sentries to dismiss familiar sightings. They must know that we have learned. To that end, I prepared this letter containing everything we know about our mysterious stranger. I need to show to my comrades throughout the shroud. Once each sentry has committed the details into memory, they have written the name on the bottom of confirmation. Start with Elmer at the Bannock, then find Bernard at the eastern gates of Bentram Meadows. They out-relay on the information to the others. Finally, make sure Elias sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables, so if the stranger aims to harm the chocobos, any have made may have personally put an end to it. And yeah, we have now a bigger quest to go. But yeah, the only thing I will do is go to I can't read it right now because of the side Yedite fig. And then head to Gridania for our next part. And especially for making some food and because I'm hungry. Well then, hello there, Alma. You don't look like you're here for training. A shadowy figure? I understand. I pass by to the records as well as the centuries. Just let me make my mark. There, that should go. If you follow the road down, you'll find Barnard by the bridge to Benchmark. Godspeed, adventurer. Nope. We will go up here. And we will see us then in Gridania in the next part. Till then, see ya.